In order to foster future growth engines, major countries around the globe are formulating strategies to integrate cutting-edge technology with the manufacturing industry. And at the center of the strategies are creative and innovative young firms. Young plants have played a key role in production and job creation in Korea's manufacturing. However, the industry is now aging, with the share of young plants dropping by almost 50% in the last 20 years. So, is this to blame for the industry's shrinking competitiveness? KDI conducted an analysis to examine the impact of young plants on the productivity growth of manufacturing. After dividing manufacturing plants into young plants under 5 years old and old plants over 6, it was found that although young plants created less value added than their older counterparts, their contribution to aggregate productivity growth was the same. Unfortunately, the growth in Korea's manufacturing productivity is on a downward spiral, and the diminishing productivity growth of young plants in particular is a major factor. To identify the sectors that are facing lower productivity growth, plants were classified according to their technology intensity. It was found that in the past 3 years, young plants in the high-tech group had the fastest decline in productivity growth. Then, why is the productivity growth of young plants continuing to decline? When the average productivity of old plants over 11 years was set at 100, the analysis revealed that the average productivity of young plants had in fact increased, but their share of value added declined. The sluggish entry and growth of young plants has reduced their share of value added, particularly those that have been in operation for 3 to 5 years. The decline in the share of value added of highly productive young plants implies that resources are being inefficiently allocated to plants with low productivity. And it has become difficult to establish and grow in manufacturing in Korea's economic environment. Then, what is needed to promote the growth of young plants?
신생기업의 진입과 성장은 미래의 성장에도 영향을 줄 수 있기 때문에 현재 정부의 창업 지원 정책이 실질적으로 기업에 도움이 되고 있는지 점검할 필요가 있습니다. 혁신적이고 고성장하는 기업이 경제 성장을 이끈다는 사실을 고려할 때 창업 지원의 초점을 창업 이후 기업의 성장과 혁신 창출에 맞추어야 합니다. 어떤 기업을 혁신 기업으로 선정하는지와 관련해서 현재 정부가 인증하는 방식에서 민간의 참여와 책임을 분담하는 방식으로 전환이 필요합니다. 혁신 기업이라고 하면 벤처 캐피탈 등 모험 자본의 투자를 받은 기업 혹은 R&D 비중이 일정 기준 이상인 기업으로 단순하게 정의할 수 있을 것입니다. 그렇다고 정부가 혁신 기업을 찾아 지원하는 방식이 효과적인 것은 아닙니다. 정부는 혁신 기업의 창업과 성장을 가로막는 규제를 개선하는 데 역량을 집중해야 합니다.